Hey there, folks. Welcome back. Doc Tans here with you with more Heart of the Machine. Sorry about that. I took a day off here. Work has gotten kind of crazy. Um, Everything kind of going on is affecting my job as well. So, you know, there's some stuff to take care of, but happy to be back. And I'm just about caught up to where I was initially playing offline. So, uh, curious to see, what kind of developments take place here in the game afterwards, or after this point. So let's get back into it. So, when we last left off, I just needed to, or we were in the midst of investigating some food samples. So I think we're set up here with the tech ready to investigate these fields, and I got some droids ready to defend. So let's jump right in. All right. Well, you know what? Before that, we do have a Android optimization here. So we can increase the health of our Nickelbots. Ooh, and bulk Nickelbots. Don't know what those are. Increase the intimidation stat for our combat units. That could be handy. Increased cognition for the technician. I think we've already boosted that to all hell. So I think we don't need to worry about that one. Or increased movement for the combat units. I mean, that could be handy. Yeah, let's get that extra movement. That's kind of been a problem in the past. And then let's go ahead and work on some kind of building improvements. All right, so we've got our technician. Let's go ahead and take some samples from this wheat field. It angered the locals, including the Yinshi Wellness Corporation. All right, got some snipers there. Hey, what the heck? This guy is attacking this building? That's quite the shot. He does not like us, I guess. But we can hit them from our other units. Let's focus on the near ones. Let's take care of that. Take care of them. Easy peasy. Oh. Alright, there we go. Took care of all the riffraff. Got another 2 turns of investigation. Also, let me just make sure. Yeah, our nickel bot is wiretapping for another 4 turns, so they can keep on keeping on. Alright. Let's take care of the enemies first, and then we'll deal with the upgrade. Again here, let's go ahead and take care of that sniper. And take care of that. Alright, 1 extra turn, and that was sufficient. Alright. Oh. 50% increase on the wind generators could be really good. But I'm kind of digging this slurry spider thing. We haven't dealt with them since the beginning, but it's kind of like the basis for all sorts. So let's go ahead and just grab that. Alright. Investigation complete. And they are dead set on trying to attack those wells. But let's see. Yeah, we have something to say about that. So. Alright, easy enough. It looks like... Okay, so we have 1 sample from the field, but we need some more. I'm a little worried if... no, I should have enough. So let's go ahead and... We can still investigate here. Looks like it maybe... I don't know. These are definitely green highlighted. These are not... I don't know. These are like kind of highlighted. Yep, okay. It still counts. And that way everyone's positioned and it's not bringing on any new enemies, I guess. So on to the next turn. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Alright. Yeah, 1 extra turn, we can take care of them. Another Android upgrade, not gonna hate on that. do kind of... extra health for the technician could be handy. Oh, extra health on the combat units. You gotta. Alright. Onward and upward. Investigation complete. Would like to get some more, some better guns for these. Oh, Motionless Warrior. I have no idea what this is. Unusual rifle of your design exploits the spatial weaknesses of targets. Okay, for the Nickelbots. Cool. Unspeakable composting. Love it. Deploys mechanical crabs to compost plants, rodents, and insects. Biomulcher. Very, well, not quite. Oh, God. What is the movie? It's People. Something green. It'll come to me. Alright. Also, can do a veggie forest and a hydroponics tower. That seems nice. And a minor mechanic. Okay, how to get more seeds. Cool. So I presume... So do we have these? Should be unlocked. Compact water filter, Android launcher. Alright, so... Oh, readied idea. Okay, so they still are going to take a turn or two to invent. Okay. Well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and figure out... There we go. There's going to be our ranch for our bovine carcasses. So we can take this turn to start positioning something like that. And, I don't know, like that. And if possible, get this guy on the other side. Just cover our bases. There we go. Now we have full coverage of this facility or this space. Yeah, we're not going to fight them this turn, but we can wait until next turn. Alright. Let's kick it off. They are very unhappy. Alright, so we've got guaranteed kill there. Guaranteed. Alright. And, oh, 101 if we give them another turn, so we'll do that. Alright, now we're set and we just need to run it out. Not the most effective, but that'll do. Ah, yes. Okay. So, now that we, I gotta say, well, honestly, we might need both here. So, this outputs biomulch. This uses biomulch. So, yeah, we gotta do both. So, we'll start with some unspeakable composting. Soylent Green. Alright. Like I said, knew it was gonna come to me. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's all set. Also, with the in Motionless Warrior here, let me see how that changes up our... okay, the stat was Motionless Warrior, but it is the AN-14 Achilles. Alright, I would dig the name here. I don't know... So then Achilles. Spatial bonus regardless of the, regardless of their position. So they always get kind of like a, you know, attack from behind bonus. It's a little bit less damage, but the positional bonuses can be like 2x. So that's definitely worth it. All right. Got them going. We've got our unspeakable composting set. All right. Cool. So we can do our biomulcher here. I think I might go ahead and get one of the extenders so I can build a little bit further out, but fortunately this seems to be pretty small. We've got a lot of micro builders at this point. So let's just go ahead and do that up. And while I'm thinking about it, here we go. Range extenders. Okay. So I do want to do that. We don't have any built currently. So let's just go ahead and start expanding. We can do that in a couple of different directions. Just to, well, that was a misclick, but that's fine. It'll still get the job done. It's 90% of what I wanted to do anyways. You are done collecting wealth. How much wealth do we have? 37,000. We actually have enough to interact with some of the black markets. I'm trying to remember where they are. Contemplations. I don't know if we have this stats. Okay. So we need some... Oh. Dogfighting rescue. I mean, I like the idea of rescuing dogs. Nomad families are pacifists. Alright, so we could get involved, but the nomad families have it under control. We can contemplate what to do next. I mean, I gotta say, I don't have a lot of confidence in our nickel bots. That's not kind of their jam to, like, I don't know, think on their feet. They're kind of one-trick ponies. I also want... I think we looked at this last time, but I don't remember... I think it's like there's a... It's gonna... It'll cause trouble, and we'll have to deal with it. So we'll hold off on that. I guess you just get to wait. We can just go back to our investigations. And go to the next turn. Alright, investigation complete. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better. You don't have the range. Oof. Can I mean, I know I don't have the clearance, but, like, it doesn't really matter. I just want to get close enough. Oh. Well, okay. I don't think I'm going to die, so that's a positive. I could attack them. I mean, I guess I may as well, just to reduce the damage I'm going to take. But I do have the bovine replication and tissue samples, so I guess that'll do. Alright. Well, they've got a shield. No wonder they were being a pain. Non-lethal takedown. Sure, why not? Alright. Then we need to go ahead and... Well, we need to do all sorts of things. Okay. Also, yes, okay, our scanners are extending the range that we can build. That's great. Love to see it. We've got some biomulchers. I constantly forget where things are in this menu. I will say, if there's one thing for the early access here, like hand self chain home, I'm sure I'll pick it up eventually, but it's not entirely clear to me, like, what each of these means at a glance, especially as new buildings come in, but whatever. All right, hydroponics tower. So we're gonna need at least one of these. How much do we need to produce? 5,000 greens. This produces 8,800. So that should be fine. I can build here. Gotta love it. Got some greens. And then we need some protein vats. So these expend bovine tissue, but output meat. Biomulch bovine tissue, outputs bovine tissue. There we go. This is the base that we need first. 9 suggested. Okay, I guess this is a, in bulk kind of situation. Why is it so dark here? I think it's the sight line of sight situation. 8, 9. Got a lot of bovine replicators. I mean, honestly... Oh, it only uses 2 robotics? Not really worth going overboard yet. And heck, if we've got the resources, let's just go ahead and do it up. And get some protein vats going. That way, once all these finish, that should get us the food situation resolved. Alright, we got plenty of action points and mental energy here, so let's take a look at... Oh yeah, before I do anything else, we should go ahead and clear our name. So we're going to go ahead and have our androids murder for registrations. That'll set us back a turn or two, but I think worth it overall. Licensing agency. Yeah, so this is another way to clear... I think. Let me double check. Oh, perfect. Okay. So this is... I couldn't remember how to do it, but this is actually perfect. So we can establish a small corporation and start playing around with the corporate players. And it also, I think, gives us a new bot that essentially is like the envoy for the corporation. So the managerial classes are encouraged to use their funds to start small corporations. The hope for all involved is that they will produce something interesting and get bought by one of the federated corporations, increasing the wealth of the owners in the process. The risk of violent espionage from other small business owners is apparently quite high, so this process is frequently done anonymously via Android, and we blend right in. Perfect. We now have our own small corporation, our shell company. I guess we are known as Educated Robotics. Nice. All right. I guess, okay, so keep Vorsburg and others from associating with you. First thing that came to mind. All right. So there we go. This is pretty good. So we now have a new unit class, a senior technician, so an upgraded tech. Pretty cool. I'm here for it. Ooh, and an economic transport. So I don't think we have a use for this yet. There's passenger seats, small mech bay. I mean, I'm all here, all in. I love mech stuff anyways, so we'll be curious what comes of that. And yeah, it's got a protection. I don't know. We'll take a look. Obviously, we'll build one provided we can end with our cap, like our unit cap, but don't know where it, compares with our current tech. All right. Now that we have a shell company, we can build this senior technician and do a variety of contemplations unavailable to the rest of the forces. Okay, well, that's also good to know. May not be a huge number of opportunities, but you can generate some wealth, hire some scientists. Ooh, all right. So I actually, well, okay, I think calling myself a scientist would be a bit of a stretch, but I did get my PhD and was working in the lab, and that was a whole chapter of my life for 5 years. But now I get to be here and doing all this wonderful things. I can't complain, though. Learned a lot, and it did get me my current job, so, that's good. All right, let's see. Looks like we do have space in our unit cap, so let's go ahead and grab a senior, maybe? For some reason, it wasn't listing it in our deploy, but let's go ahead and... I want to increase their hacking skill. I don't know exactly what they're going to get up to. Security jacket, I think, is fine. Additional CPU, and I guess we'll go lightweight components just so they can move around the map faster. We may switch that out for another CPU at some point. Yeah, taser. What is protection? Not sure what that stat does. Prevents certain kinds of harassment for your shell company. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So they protect the shell company. I mean, good to know. Oh, okay. They have their own thing. And it's a shell. I thought it was some type of like... Well, I don't know. It was giving me tractor beam, but I definitely see the shell now. What are we at? 20 minutes? Yeah, we can play a little bit longer here on this episode before we switch things over. All right. I don't know where we want to do Shell Corporation things, so for now, they can just drop in the center. They also seem to have a fair bit of health. Just 130. I don't know, all those pips, I guess, made me think otherwise. All right. Pardon me there. But... Okay, it said we had a bunch of contemplations, or some unique ones, but I don't see anything new, really. But let's... Oh, ha! Can't do it tied to shell company. Yeah, presumably same there. All right. Well, with that in mind... I don't remember that, but I do want to buy something from the black market. What is merchandiser tradesman? All right, I don't know necessarily. Can alter goal, Titan of Commerce, side exploration. Well, someone's blocking the way here anyway, so... Oh, wow. They are so slow. Okay. Chapter 1, critical path. All right. What we're going to do is... I'm going to see how close I can get them. And... maybe we will bring in some units next turn. And, see about getting this PMC officer sigil. All right, so we do have one more turn for those. And, I mean, do we have any different... Oh, okay. So on the street sense, we have some other... Controlled by NOAI militant rebels. They oppose the use... Oh, no AI. All right. Use of AI in education, biotechnology, and policing. The EMP grenade is their calling card. They won't like you if they figure out what we are. So warehouses frequently open the doors for direct sales to the public. More of a gray market than a black market. Okay. So it looks like we can buy something there. We can sell to a religious co-op. Presumably that's going to be some type of food thing that we can sell. We can sell to a casino. All right. We don't need to collect vegetable seeds. We're all good on our seed stock. Okay. So a couple new things here. Licensing agent. I mean, I don't know. Let's check it out. What's up with this warehouse? All right, they frequently open their doors to direct sales to the public. Oh, yeah, we already read this. Mechanical mind. It's enough to wire up a 5-story office building. Not a suspicious volume for a small company. Oh, you must have unlocked mechanical mind. Okay, so we couldn't buy it anyways. I don't really know if I want to buy 500 furniture. guess I will hold off on that for now. Uh, you know, we're still learning. Obviously, with the references to trading to some of the, religious co-ops and everything else, it seems like there's kind of a sales mechanism, but I'm not fully clear on it just yet. All right, but that said, let's just go ahead and go to the next turn so we can free up our androids to work on supporting our bro here. All right. It's gonna take all of our mental energy to warp everyone over here. Why is this green? This is very green. Okay. Maybe that's just a kind of bloom environmental effect, but so be it. Where's our PMC? This is also interesting. What is this? Okay. An oil site, or oil mine. Alright. But that said, they're in our way here. Yeah, and something engraved on their armor. I don't know. I think we have the Hackamajig. Let's see. You know what? At 26 minutes, I think we'll stop this episode here, and then pick it up next time with taking on the PMC or the PMCs of Black Loop here. Hopefully, this is their headquarters and not like they're getting lunch or something. I would feel a little bit bad. Yeah, we'll pick it up there next time. Thank you for hanging with me. And I hate to be a shill about it, but honestly, it is super helpful if you like and subscribe. So please do so if you feel so inclined. Thanks.